Morning, even afternoon. Timthetatman 2, just chatting podcast. Version me, got a banger for you today, baby. I love boats. I love boats. I love going out on a boat. I like fishing. I don't really like deep sea fishing so much. I like seeing the shore, but I don't mind going out, having a couple beers, fishing on the ocean, on the lake, whatever. I enjoy that, but I'll never buy a boat. What we got for here's my reason as to why I'm never going to buy a boat. And for the rest of my life, I'll always either rent or go on a friend's boat. Be sure to drop a like on this, share it with a friend. If you're not subbed over here on this channel, Timthetatman 2, hit the sub button and ring the bell. Be sure to tell somebody you love them as well. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. Why don't I get a boat? Oh, brother. You're opening up a whole can of worms here just by saying that. You don't even realize it. It's funny you mention a boat because in my relationship with my wife, Alexis, who I love very much, mother of my son, one of us wants a boat. Guess who wants the boat? Alexis wants the boat. I don't want it. I don't want one. Don't want one. What do you mean Tim can't swim? Yes, I can. Yes, I can, bro. Okay, Alexis actually wants a boat, and especially now that we're in the Panhandle, there's a ton of like fishing you can do, go out in the ocean like that. Alexis wants a boat, and I do not, because, and here's my reasoning. One, I don't know why you guys are saying I can't swim. I'm literally an athlete. I can swim just fine. Okay, one, here's part of the reasons that I don't want a boat. Okay, one, I'm just gonna start off with maintenance. Okay, maintenance in general. What I mean by that is I barely want to get the oil changed in my car. From barely, right? Especially like my Hellcat. And if I get a Lambo, I'm gonna have to have a special oil thing for that, right? That's like maintenance on boats, homie. And this is what I'm trying to tell her. I'm like, honey, you're not just buying a boat. Like, you have to almost like buy a crew. Like I'm a fucking pirate. Like I'm Captain Jack Sparrow or something like that. And I need like a crew to maintain my boat because I don't want to maintain that. I don't want to do that. So I'm like, honey, you don't just buy, you're not just buying like a $100,000 boat. You're not just buying the boat. You also have to have people maintain it. And then, so that's number one, maintenance. I don't want to do it. Two, obviously, if you have a boat, you have to put it somewhere. So you have to get like a slip, right? And that kind of goes in with maintenance, I guess you can say. But basically, you need someone, one, that's going to be able to take care of it. Two, a spot to put it. And then three, this is my third point, okay? I can't drive boats very well. And what I mean by that is when and neither can Alexis. Alexis can't very much. I mean, she kind of can, but like not really. But like I've driven like a boat on a lake, and I don't know what it is with me, but like if you've ever driven a boat, you probably know what I'm talking about here. When I see a boat that's like really far away from me and they're driving somewhere and they're kind of going one direction, I can't really, like, sometimes I'm on a boat and we're just going straight and another boat's coming across and the guy that's captaining the boat just doesn't give a shit and he just keeps going straight. You know what I mean? And then you're in the wakes and it's like, and it's not for me. Okay. I can't, my depth perception is not there. I don't know if it's like I can't tell how far away this boat is. Everything feels so much closer. I can't tell you how many times I've been on a boat and I thought we were gonna hit someone and we never did. And that's what I mean. Like, I can't be the captain because I think we're gonna hit and then we don't. You know what I mean? Just barely, but we don't. And I'm like, this is too much for me. So Tim, just practice. No, you're not understanding what I'm saying. I don't want the boat. I'm not gonna go practice, okay? I'm not gonna do that. I love going on a boat and drinking, maybe some fishing, right? Not necessarily deep sea, but if like you're kind of close to shore, I'll fish, right? I enjoy that. That's fun to me. I don't want to pilot the boat. I don't want to drive the boat, basically. And so that's another thing I told her. I was like, honey, I can't drive a boat and neither can you. So we not only do we, one, have to hire someone that's going to maintain it. Two, we have to put it somewhere. Three, we have to hire a fucking captain because I can't drive it and you can't drive it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it's just not a realistic. Now, if I buy a Lamborghini Aventador, that is something I can drive and I know what I'm doing with. Okay. But I don't know what I'm doing with the boat. I'm a little like scarred with water. Everyone loves like water shit. I'm a bit scarred with it. I like tubing. Tubing's kind of fun. I don't mind that. But even that kind of hurts when I get flown off the tube. But I mean, I tried to drive our jet ski one time. We had a jet ski up at the lake, and I tried to drive it with PJ on, and we're out there going like 40 or 50. Everything's going pretty good. And then I go to park it, and I flip the damn thing. And so ever since then, man, I just don't even want to get near. That was the most embarrassing. It was right in front. It was when we were coming back, and it was right in front of like the whole camp and our entire family. There were probably 25 to 30 people there. It was like 4th of July, and everyone's watching us come to like dock it. And I don't know if it's because PJ and I were both on it, but we flipped it. And it was embarrassing, and I don't want to do that again. And I don't want to do that with $100,000 boat. And on top of that, another reason I don't want a boat, I'm just still going here. Okay, another reason. One time we rented a pontoon boat. Pontoon boats are one of the hardest things to sink. One of the hardest. And it was pretty choppy on Ontario, Lake Ontario. If you're up in New York, a lot of you know about that lake. It was pretty choppy out there one day. And my buddy is driving it. And these waves are going, man, and we're going fast, we're going fast, we're going fast. And all of a sudden, he starts thinking we're going too fast, we're getting too much air. So he throttled it back. And now we're going almost 0 miles an hour. And the water was coming on the front of the pontoon boat. And I was counting. Now, to be fair, my buddy, just to be clear, he was sober. He was not drinking. But I'd had a couple beers at this point. And what I decided to do, everyone went to the back because like a ton of water started coming on the front. And I was like, oh shit. And so what I did was I saw the gate was open on the front of the pontoon boat. And I was like, dude, of course it's taking on water. The front gate's open. So I go up in the middle when it's kind of like going down, like there's like water everywhere. And I like shut the gate thinking I'm doing something. Like, oh, took care of that. But like that happened and I was terrified. Like after that, I'm like, dude, we almost sank. Like maybe I'm just unlucky on water shit, but I almost sank a fucking pontoon boat, and that's hard to do, literally. It's like those things are one of the hardest things to sink, and we almost successfully sunk it. All of this being said, Alexis, it's funny you guys mentioned a boat because I don't want it, but Alexis does want one, but I tell her no. I say we're not getting that. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not doing it. And you know, honestly, if you guys, you know, me personally, I think it's much easier. Let's say you want to go out on a weekend, right? I think it's much easier to rent a boat, rent a captain. You get on the boat, bring your drinks, you go out for 6 hours, you come back, and that's the end of it. And I don't have to think about it. I don't have to worry about it. There's no more money going into it. And that's it. I don't have to have a crew. I don't have to have a captain ready to go because you know, it's just so much easier. It just charter it. It's a million times easier. So that's what I always tell her. And that's where we're at. So it is kind of funny you guys mentioned that you would think I'd want a boat, but just to be clear, about as transparent as I can be, I do not want a boat. I'd much rather have a Lambo. I don't like water stuff that much. I enjoy the water. I don't like driving it. If you put me in a side-by-side or something, or like a four-wheeler, that's wheelhouse for me. I enjoy that. I like, you know, off-roading and stuff like that in that regard. But if you put me on water with like a jet ski or a pontoon boat or anything like that, I can't do it. I just can't. Tim, get a Lamborghini boat. Okay, guys. Right. Just get a Bugatti. Right. Thumbs up. Yeah. What about a cruise ship? Like to buy one? No. Alexis will, she always watches that show. What show is it, bro? Where it's basically like it's a really, really nice boat. They have a reality TV show out of it. Below Deck, bro. Alexis loves that show. She was like, she was telling me, she goes, we should like get some friends and go on that. And I said, no. Can you imagine the amount of shit the crew would probably talk about like me as I'm just sitting up there drinking Bud Light seltzers? Like, this guy's on his 17th Bud Light seltzer of the day. I don't know how. I'm not doing that. Can you imagine like me, Nick, Dennis on Below Deck together? And Dennis is asking for his 14th like beer and it's 11 a.m. And that'd be an epic show. Yeah, right. I wouldn't want to. Here's what I'll say. Usually when I watch Below Deck with Alexis, typically the crew is like mad at the people renting and they're like, I can't believe these people. And then the crew, and then the guests leave and they clean up the boat. And then for one day, the crew goes wild and there's so much drama and they all fuck each other. And it's like this whole thing. You know what I mean? I don't think I could just go on that. I don't know. It's like, I just don't think I can. I don't know. Yo, Lake, what? It's the worst show on earth. My wife loves it. Alexis loves reality TV. She loves it. She says she doesn't have enough drama, so she loves watching drama. That's what she told me. I was like, okay, well, I guess that's a good thing. But needless to say, long story short, I'm not getting a boat ever. I'll get a Lamborghini though. That I'm in. Does Alexis watch Real Housewives? Oh, dude, yeah, like so much. You're a rich dude flexing your money. What? I want you guys to know that like when you like I'm doing well, but like there's people that make a million times more than me. You know that, right? Like there's levels. That's what I've really found is when you think you're at a spot, like obviously I'm very well off and I'm very grateful for that, but dude, there's levels to like fucking money. It's weird. It's so weird. There's people that got cash, bro. There's people that they could like drop my salary and probably not even know. You know what I mean? They could just like, oh, whoops, dropped Tim's contract. Oh well. Oh well, who cares? It is crazy to think about. It is, but I want you guys to know something. Side note, bro. This is just a complete change of topic here. Since I started investing in crypto, the entire market has plummeted. Like you guys were kind of like, yo, Tim, yo, bro, like this was before Doge. Like this was before that whole thing. And I put some cash in and homie, maybe I really do have a jinx, but this fucking market has like plummeted is the word I'd use. Now's the time to buy. You know what, dude? I'm gonna put another 50 grand. I'm gonna put another 50 grand into Bitcoin right now. Thoughts, dude? Buy the dip. Get out of my fucking way, dude.